The Disability and Philanthropy Forum presents Dr. Yolanda Munoz, co-founder of the Disability Inclusive Climate Action Research Program.
I believe that some grant makers, funding climate action and climate justice, sometimes do not encourage the participation of people with disabilities, and they could do something very, very easily. For example, like asking questions about, are there some people with disabilities involved in this project? How are they participating? You know? And of course, there is always this false idea that including people with disabilities is beyond the scope of the available budget. And that is not true, because honestly, the costs of exclusion are impossible to quantify when you are talking about a human life and any human life. So an anti-ableist approach understands that everybody should benefit from a grant. And that no matter how small the grant is, there's always a way to include. They can change the way they are going to get together. They are going to, I don't know. There are so many opportunities, really, to widen the scope of a grant to make sure that more people will benefit from it. And I think that a grant-making approach that is anti-ableist precisely creates indicators of how many people with disabilities are being benefited, and how many people with disabilities are participating, how many organizations led by people with disabilities are taking action regarding climate justice or environmental justice, and also to support organizations of persons with disabilities to build capacity on the topic. Because to be honest, this is also very new for the disability community in general. It has not been in our radar because people with disabilities have so many problems, starting with poverty, basic survival, finding a job, that it will be very important for donors to invest on capacity building for organizations of people with disabilities to produce this knowledge, and so they can strengthen their own advocacy strategies for inclusion.
To continue your learning journey, visit disabilityphilanthropy.org.